Life can be hard, especially once you face something traumatic that sets you back, that shakes you up, shakes your foundation, makes you feel, who am I? What am I doing? What's the purpose? That is when actually you are actually faced with such a great opportunity to change your life, because I read a quote that said every breaking point or lowest point in your life is actually a quantum leap served to you on a silver platter from the universe. Because at this time, when you are at your lowest, it is up to you if you want to continue down the same miserable path that you're on, or if you want to take things into your own hands, take matters into your own hands, and actually create a life that you love and create your ideal dream identity of yourself that you can be. You literally can be anyone you want. You can change your life. You can become the best version of yourself. I want you to take a moment and think of what your dream life would be and how would your dream self be. Just for a second, imagine her. How are you describing her? What does her life look like? What is her financial situation? What is her day-to-day? How does she feel when she wakes up? How are her relationships with others and her friends? How is her, I think I said finances. And how is her health? How is her skin? How is her beauty? How is her everything, her home, her routines? Everything that you just imagined right now, you can create that for yourself. No one is stopping you except yourself. And I am here today to help you go down towards the path of your ideal self. We are going to build a bridge from your current lost self to your dream ideal woman self, your higher best self. We are going to build that bridge brick by brick. How do you do that? It's all, first of all, the most important thing is your mentality. I need you to want this dream version so bad, as much as you would need air if your head was underwater, right? If someone's holding your head underwater, what would you be thinking about? You'd be gasping, just trying to get some air, right? I need you to have that same intensity for the dream version of you, of your higher self. I want you to want her so bad. Because, like, let's face it, what else do you want? What else is going on in your life? Obviously, you're not happy with where you are, and your circumstances are probably mediocre to shit. So why wouldn't you want a better life for yourself? And why wouldn't you reach your highest potential? And I want to tell you that you can. You can. If there are other women out here living their lives, living a dream life, why don't you think that you can't live that same life? What stops you from thinking that you can't do that? Nothing except your own mindset. You're the only one putting that limit on yourself. You are putting yourself in a cage. Why? You can literally do anything, be anyone, have anything. Life is your oyster. You have exponential potential. Now that we've got your mindset and your desire, your lust for this new version of yourself, now I'm going to tell you how to get there. First of all, you need to get clear and disciplined with yourself. I need to stop making excuses and letting yourself be guided and run by your emotions and by external circumstances. I want you to stop having days that just because you don't feel well, or someone did something to piss you off, make you spiral, make you crash out, and make you rot in bed, or, do bad habits, go back to your old self and do bad things, bad habits and bad routines. We're not doing that this year. This year, things are going to change and you will reach your potential. You will become a better version of yourself. Because what else do you have to do? Why not? Do it. So, now I want you to get Serious. I want you to follow the plan, not your emotions. Your emotions are always gonna mess everything up. And listen, you have to control yourself. You cannot control external circumstances, but you can control yourself. And I want you to control how you think, how you feel, and how you act. Your actions. 3 things, that's it. Your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions, okay? We are locking those 3 in. And when I mean these 3 things, you're like, okay, what do I feel? What do I think? What do I do? I need you to line this up with the identity of your dream self. So remember the dream self that we just pictured a few minutes earlier? Now I want you to get into her mind, okay? She's you, but she's you in the future in another quantum version, because she exists, okay? She exists. You just have to line up with her. You have to get to her level. She's right here, but you're here in like this miserable reality. You have to match her amazing, awesome reality. And how you do this is you align with her. How does your ideal version think? She thinks optimistically. She thinks she can do anything. She thinks she's amazing. She thinks she's talented, right? She's worthy, she's deserving, she's loved, okay? How does your dream self feel? She feels confident, she feels calm, she feels grounded, she feels secure in herself, okay? And what are the actions that your dream self does? What does she do? She has great routines. She follows through. She keeps the promises that she makes to herself. She does things only that align with her life and where she's trying to go, right? So you have to match that frequency by changing those 3 things and align with her mindset and her energy and her mentality. Once you do that, the external has no choice but to also change into that external reality of her reality, because that's how it works. See, you need to change your internal before you go out and doing external things. You have to get your internal right, because your external life is a reflection of your internal life and your internal mind. Think of it like a projector. Whatever's going on in your mind, in your brain, will get projected out, and that's how you will experience life, through people, places, circumstances, and events, okay? Also, it's so important that you always feel good. Your primary responsibility throughout your entire life, actually, not just this process, your entire life, is to always feel good. No matter what has happened, no matter what is happening, no matter what you think is gonna happen, just always feel good. Because guess what? The version of you that's living her dream life, how does she feel? She feels amazing. She feels good. So she attracts things that match up with that energy, with that frequency. She gets better opportunities. She meets amazing people. She's doing amazing, right? Because she feels good. If you're feeling depressed, anxious, terrible, miserable, guess what? You're going to attract more of the same back to you, okay? So I need you to feel good. I need you to feel good, because the better you feel, the better your life will get. You are a magnet and a boomerang. Whatever you are feeling, whatever you're putting out, you will attract back to you more of the same. You are the initiator. So I also want you to get clear on what it is you want. And now don't ask, but I don't know what I want. Remember what you just imagined and envisioned, your dream self? That's what you want, clearly, because it popped into your mind right away. That's exactly what you want. So now that you know what you want, I need you to focus on getting what you want, because you can. And I don't want you to say, but, no, stop. No excuses. You can, no matter what. There are so many stories of people that have literally started from the bottom, made it all the way to the top. And they had the most unforeseen, terrible circumstances, but they still did it. They still made a way. Because why? What made them different? It's not because they're like they have something special or amazing or something extra from God. No. It's because they were determined, persistent, and this was their standard, and they did not accept anything else or anything less. So babe, raise your standards. Raise your standards for yourself and for your life, and watch what happens. Once you start saying no, I need you to start saying no more. Start saying no to things that keep you in a lower level of life. Start saying no. No is the new yes, okay? Say no. No. I want you to say no at least 3 times a day or something like that. Also, you have to match this frequency, right? So you're gonna do that through routines, habits, skills. I need you to literally hack into the mind of your dream self, hack into her mind, and think like her. How would she think? And now do everything that she would do right now. And guess what? Through repetition, in just a short period of time, you will get there. The only caveat is it can either take a long time or it can take a short amount of time. And what's the difference? Your focus, your intention, your intentionality. How focused are you? How bad do you want it? If you literally think like her in every single aspect in your life, and like you are so determined, so ruthless, so not accepting any other standard, you will get to her in literally weeks. I'm serious, because time doesn't exist. It doesn't actually exist. What exists is alignment, energetic alignment. Everything is energy. If you're like only thinking of and like through her mind, or doing what she would do maybe once a week or once a month, you would do something and then you like go back to your old life for 3 weeks, it's gonna take you a long time to get to her, because you're doing things and activities once in a blue moon. Whereas someone that is thinking constantly 24/7, trying to hack into her brain and her mindset and think like her and do what she would do and act like her, you're gonna get there in no time, because you are now sharp, laser focused, and that way there's no way but for reality to conform to your new standard operation of life, because that's who you are, who you're embodying, who you are becoming. So things match up to line up with where you're going. Get it? It's like a puzzle. So I need you to get into that mindset. I need you to think like her. And I need you to be as focused as possible every day, okay? And I want to mention that we are women. I know that we fluctuate. We have our periods, we have cycles. We don't work on a 24-hour cycle like men. It's every day is the same. Get up, wake up, blah, blah, blah. No, we are women. We have 4 cycles, one per week, okay? And some weeks you have more energy, some weeks you have less energy. The week before your period and the week of your period is less energy. So I need you to do these 2 weeks, maybe do more intentional planning, scripting, more things that don't require as much external energy, but you can still do the internal energy. And the week after the 2 weeks after your period, that is when you have high energy, you feel good, you know you're that girl. You're feeling yourself. That is when you want to do all the extra stuff, do as much as you can. But I don't want you to just, when you're feeling tired or when you're on your time, just give up completely and go back to your old way of living. Because then you're gonna, again, go back, and we want to stop that resistance. We want to keep you moving forward towards your dream self, your dream identity. Okay? So, I'm gonna keep it short. If this is the first time you're seeing me today, my name is Yasmin. I'm the founder of Queen Power Academy, and my mission is to help women remember who they are, remember how powerful they are, and to help them become their best self through transformation, after a collapse, and gain their self-trust, their confidence, and their authority in their own life. I want you to go from feeling lost to self-led. and own your life, own your sovereignty, and own your power. Because I myself last year was in my breaking point. Last year, this time, I hated myself, I hated my life. Everything was going terribly, everything was going wrong. I didn't know who I was, I didn't know what I was doing, I didn't know what the purpose of anything was. But through intentional work and alignment, I am who I am right now today, and this is just the beginning, and I'm so excited. If you want more help, I have a course going through all of this completely from A to Z based on what I done myself to help me. Now, because that's my mission now, to help others, other women. I'll link it down below. But if you vibe with this, subscribe. If you resonated with this, subscribe. If you like. And yeah, my goal, my page is to help you going to transforming into the best version of yourself, because you can, okay? And yeah, I'll see you next time. Love you, God loves you, and God bless.